Hello everyone, welcome to Learn with Joy by NH. Today we learn the concept of probability, which will be the topic of the class 10. Okay, so here we have to be learn to the what is the probability and what which are the terms. Okay, so here the probability means, okay, so getting the or assumption of the certain events. Okay, let us see the one by one. Here we have to learn in this video for the basic concept of the probability. Okay, for first we have to be learned with the experiment. Okay, so here the experiment means which is the one of the task. Okay, so the task operation called it as the operation which can produce well defined outcomes. Okay, so that experiment which will be obtains the outcomes. Here we have the two types of experiments. So one is deterministic experiment, another one is random experiment. Deterministic experiment means outcomes will be identical. So here the outcome will be obtained as the same as number of times will be attempted. Okay, like for example, blue litmus paper turns red when it is dipped in a acid form. Okay, so whenever blue litmus will be dipped in a acid, it becomes only red. Okay, so like this we have to number of times where the experiment will be done, the outcome will be only one. Okay, next random experiment. Random experiment means here the outcomes will be obtained two or three or more. Okay, so number of outcomes will be obtained. For example, tossing the coin. If the one coin will be tossed, it will be possibility to so obtain the head or tail, not for the head. Okay, similarly lowering dice. Okay, next drawing cards. Okay, so here like this we have to be represented. By using these we have to learn the some of the terms which is used in a probability. So first one will be a sample space. Sample space means set of all possible outcomes, which means in what we have to do in the experiment, that outcomes will be called it as the sample space. Okay, next event. Event means the sum of the particular term will be taken in a given sample space. Okay, so here it will be learned by using taking the one of the example. Later in the last I will explain with respect to the example. Okay, so first we have to be learn the theory part of the these concepts. Okay, so here any subset of sample space is called event. Okay, null event or impossible event. Null event or impossible event means there is a no outcome will be obtained is called the null event. Sure event means or certain event means sure or certain, two are equal terms. Okay, so which contains all the outcomes which is equals to a sample space, like the mirror image of the sample space, we called it as the mirror image of the sample space to a show event. Okay, so they are having the same outcomes. Okay, next we have the another formation, so nothing but simple event. Okay, here the simple event means getting the only one outcomes. Okay, so next one will be the compound event, an event which has the more than one outcome. Okay, so which we have the multiple outcomes is called the compound event. Next, exhaustive event. Exhaustive event means the total number of possible outcomes of an experiment. Okay, nothing but sample space. Whatever we have to be taken the in the exhaustive events, that outcome will be equivalent to a sample space. Okay, next complementary event. Complementary event means so the event which contains the elements which is in E but not in complement of event. Okay, nothing but S is a sample space, E is a event, its complement becomes so S minus E. Okay, the elements which is lies in S but not in E. Okay, so here these are all definition. I would take the one of the example to explain easily. Here I would take the one of the example, that means spinning the fortune wheel. Here I would take it as the experiment. It experiment obtains the outcomes. Okay, that outcomes is also called it as the sample space. Okay, we have called it as the sample space. So if the spin the fortune wheel, we obtain the colors of violet, indigo, blue, green, yellow, orange, red. Nothing but we began. Okay, so here we have to call it as the outcomes are sample space, right? So next, null event. Null event means there is no outcome will be obtained on the experiment. Simply we call the there is a no outcome. Okay, so which means getting brown in a fortune wheel, in a spinning wheel. Okay, so if it is obtained the brown in the outcomes, no, it is not to be obtained, hence it is called to be a null set. Okay, so next, simple event. Simple event means we are getting the only one event, nothing but pointer on red, pointer on red. Okay, next, compound event. Compound event means pointer on yellow or orange. Okay, so we have the 2 points, yellow or orange. Okay, so like this we have to be explain the terms which will be obtained in the probability. Okay, hope you all understand this concept. We will meet in a next video with the next concept. Thank you. If you like the video, share and subscribe the channel to get the updated videos. Thank you.